My wife is cheating on me. The wife of the man my wife is cheating on me with reached out to me on Instagram today. She showed me pictures of conversations between them via text and email that I've never seen before. It lines up with the start of the weird behavior from my wife. My wife happens to be out of town this weekend, so I have some time to contemplate this turn of events, and I don't know what to do. I talked the wife of my wife's Mr., male version of mistress, and she shares the same amount of distress about this situation as I do. She's disgusted with her husband, just as I am with my wife. I haven't confronted my spouse yet about all of this, but I and my fellow Chieti both plan to do so in the next few days. I have proof, provided by the wife of my wife's Mr., of their escapades. Would I be presumptuous for filing for divorce now before confronting my wife with the evidence knowing the truth? Update. I just found out that the guy she's cheating with is a cop at our local police department. And not just a beat cop or some young kid, a detective and a veteran of over 10 years. Also, the other scorned spouse confronted my wife via text yesterday evening. So now my wife knows his wife knows, and she probably thinks I know, but the other spouse didn't indicate that I knew. She showed me the text to my wife and their correspondence. I'm actively looking for an attorney and plan to file as soon as possible. This isn't the first time something like this has happened in our marriage, and I already gave her the ultimatum last time. No third chances. Fool we twice. Shame on you. I want to thank everyone that has been giving constructive, supportive feedback in the comments. Even the people being more nonchalant about it have given me a bit of a chuckle, which I'm not mad about. I'll continue to update as the case evolves. Update 2. I got a hold of the full email correspondence between them, and it didn't make her look any better. They were talking about leaving their spouses and that they were falling in love. A fun little tidbit, they've known each other for all of 6 days, as of December 15th. I also found the nudes that my wife sent him yesterday during their 3-hour phone call at 2 a.m. She deleted all her texts to him, so those are lost forever. She will never tell me what was said, and I've accepted that. I have more than enough evidence to move forward. I confronted her today about everything I'd found, and also sent it all to the guy's wife, so she has it all too. I've reached out to an attorney and will be filing for divorce ASAP. I've offered to be civil with her for the sake of our 2 children, for F and 2M. We'll see if she tries to come after me. I have more than enough evidence to bury her in court if she wants to try that. I'll update again when something happens. Update 3. Found out about another guy she's been sending pictures to. Right after I gave her a chance to fess up to everything if she has any hope of saving our marriage. I knew she wouldn't. She's a pathological liar and a remorseless cheater. One final chance, and she squandered it. I told her it's over. She had the audacity to blame me for her actions instead of taking responsibility for herself. I ended things by asking one simple question. Are you going to try to take my kids from me? She said no, but we'll see how that shakes out. Set a meeting with the attorney for tomorrow. We'll see if she tries to take me to court.
I, 35F, have proof of my husband's, 39M, affair with our sitter, 19F. What now? I've been married to my husband for 8 years now, and for the first time in the 10 years we've been together I can't stand to see him. This man ruined our marriage and family for some 19-year-old. Divorce is the only option for me because I don't think I will ever love him again. It all started 1 year ago when we were looking for a babysitter for our 2 sons. I, along with my husband, work full-time. After putting the word out, one of our neighbors informed us that their daughter was interested in the job. Fake name, Maggie came by for us to interview. She had experience and she was able to work around our schedule. At the time it seemed like a win all-around situation. We found someone responsible and Maggie found a job that could help her out. I never once was insecure about Maggie's looks or worried about my husband being attracted to her. Maggie did a great job taking care of our sons. We were both happy with her. Around last July, I started to get suspicious because of how my husband and Maggie would talk with each other. I came home one day to find my husband making Maggie laugh uncontrollably. I tried to forget about it because I felt like I was becoming jealous of this younger woman. It stayed in the back of my head after that. The second sign was when I was changing the sheets in our guest bedroom. I found strands of blonde hair. No one in my family has blonde hair. I'm a brunette. The last guests we had over were my in-laws who don't have blonde hair either. The only person who's been in my house recently with blonde hair is Maggie. That's not a big deal though, because maybe she laid down after getting tired or something. Then there was the whole car fiasco. Husband out of nowhere one day asks my opinion about buying Maggie a new car for her birthday. This took me by surprise, because it's not like Maggie doesn't have a car. Also, I don't think we're in the situation to be giving away cars as gifts. Husband's argument was that her car was old, and if she took our boys out it would be safer in a new car. I told him no on the car, and that was final. After the car situation, alarms are going off in my head. At this point I go from thinking I'm just jealous of Maggie to there's something going on here. Now Maggie is coming to work in skirts with heels on. She went from sweatpants and not wearing makeup to now have makeup on and her hair done. Then I notice her toes are painted black. My husband has a thing for feet. I've known this for our entire relationship. His favorite color on my toes is black. Now I have this 19-year-old coming to work in high heels with her toes done in my husband's favorite color. At this point I'm 99% sure something is going on. I get a hold of his phone. I'm looking in the messages for Maggie. Maggie is in a group chat with us. All contact and scheduling is supposed to be done in that group chat with all 3 of us in it. I find Maggie being texted by my husband separately in his phone. The messages obviously had been deleted by him since the last message was from earlier today, a bunch of laughing emojis from her. I did some research and realized I could recover messages that had been deleted. What I uncovered was probably all of the evidence I needed. It's him basically telling Maggie about how our marriage is basically over. They talk about spending the rest of their lives together. How she can move in as soon as I move out. She makes a statement. Your sons won't even miss her when they have me as their mom. That one really hurt me because the audacity of this woman to talk about my sons like that. Also, I found Snapchat on my husband's phone, which he's never had before this. I have a copy of the conversations on my phone. I also have them on video kissing in our backyard. They must have forgot the security camera was there. Now that I have all of this evidence, I'm not sure how to approach it. Do I talk to a divorce attorney before I confront my husband? Do I confront my husband at all about this? Because I would like an explanation about why he thought it was a good idea to throw away our marriage of some 19-year-old wanting to play housewife. Also, do I make any financial moves before blowing this up? As of right now, I've been pretending like everything is okay. I don't think he suspects anything. I'm too embarrassed to talk to my friends and family about this. I feel like I'm still in shock over all this. It just all feels like a terrible dream that I'll eventually wake up from.